Hiya, hope everyone's well. It's the last week in July. It's absolutely scorching. I managed to get off work a little bit early, and I thought I'll come and check out some woodland that I've not seen yet, even though it's only kind of a mile from my house. So it's been one of the hottest days of the year so far. It's probably 30 degrees centigrade. I shouldn't really have put my shorts on. One, because it scares all the ladies, and two, because I'm getting bit already, and I've only walked about 30 yards. Anyway, this wood I've filmed up there before. This was all planted about 16, 17 years ago. So I'm thinking, do I come in here? Do I go further along and then go in? Because it's basically a big rectangle, and then it joins onto more woodland that's kind of been planted again 15, 16 years ago, but joined and mingled in with like an old wood. So I'm looking for signs. Is there anything that can show me the right direction to start nosing about in? There's my bag. Obviously been here for a minute or two. First thing, double brake. That has been snapped there, and pushed back. Obviously done some time ago, but this year, because you can see that the leaves are still attached. So straight away that makes you think possible. And then, so in here, straight away, first entrance, we've got a tree that's been pushed over. There's no way that could have fallen. It's still quite solid. It's been pushed. I can't move that. So to force that, well, for the wind to blow, it's just I find it's possible, but being so enclosed, I can't see it. And at the base, there's 3 sticks, which I constantly go on about, that when you see a sign, or a possible sign, a lean, an X, an arch, always check the bottom of the sign, or possible sign, because I think a lot of the times they put another added little sign to say that it was them. I see it regularly. And then a recently snapped bit of twig has been, from the same tree, has been pushed in between there. That was quite solid until I moved it. I can't see that's all entwined here has fallen. It's obviously broken or been broken, and I think it's been put there. So that is good enough for me. I'm going to get my bag and start having a look through here. It's obviously not where people frequent. There's no real path or anything, and we'll see what we can see. Cool. I'm really looking forward to this. Well, I've come back because I actually gifted a marble below a tree, at the base of a tree, the other side of this wood. So I've come to see if it was, if it'd been taken or anything. So before I walked, last week I walked here, but today I've come on my bike and I wanted somewhere to ride my bike, so I've come into the wood, into this section where I've just shown you that previous push and stick. I left my bike obviously here, and something that I missed from like 10 yards away was this, which is a sapling that's been broke, twisted round and pushed back on itself. So there is the original tree. There is the end of it. And look at this. See, it's been broken and then twisted round itself. And yeah, poked into the ground. And so I didn't see it last week, and that's a bit of a gives you a better idea. That's like the protective plastic they put around the base of these when they're first planted. And so this wood was planted about 15-16 years ago. But yeah, interesting find. To me, obvious that's not natural. No one's going to do that, no person. So to me that is 99.9% forest folk. Of course, people might be able to do it. Why? And if they had the strength, I don't know. But interesting find anyway. Right, I shall go. Also, yeah, I didn't film. There was a footprint in here, in the grass, that I took a picture of, and why I didn't film it, I don't know. So I'm going to try and look for that, which is really difficult because obviously it's a week later. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where it was, but we'll see, you never know. And obviously if I find anything or there's something at the gifting spot, I'll let you know. Cool, over and out for now. Cheers. Oh yeah, right, there's a few bits and bobs here that could be something or nothing, but they do add up to a little bit strange. What caught my eye as I was coming through this is obviously still this little section of wood. There's a road that runs the other side there of that hedge. Anyway, yeah, what caught my eye was this. It's like turf. It's like the furrow when you plough a field or something. I can't think for the life of me how that would get there, or what it even is. But anyway, it caught my eye and I thought that's weird. Anyway, then I looked up and there's what just looks like a few breaks. It's quite natural. Looks like it's come from there and there. But what's strange is this main one is holding that one in position. So if I had to move this, that's going to fall. For me, there's no way that somebody or something or the wind breaks a piece of wood at the same time breaks a smaller piece, and for then the smaller piece to be caught by the big one. It's just impossible, surely. Or the odds are very great. And then there's a little one that's just managed to hook itself there. And then there's a few. Again, as I say, there's maybe things at the bottom of these things to say. Where do all these little sticks get broken and put there? It's a bit strange. I'll show you what I mean. I know that this is going to fall as soon as I move that. Oh, strange, isn't it? You think? I do. I can't see that that would happen naturally. Then I look to the right, and there's the famous Mylar balloon that everyone keeps going on about. That I think, well, that's got nothing to do with forest folk, but perhaps it has. Then to the right, where on earth this has come from, I do not know. There's a stick, normal wood, and next to it is a piece of bamboo or cane. And you see it's got a hole, it's hollow. I don't know where that come from. And yeah, it's right next to another stick of same kind of thickness. A little hanger there. I mean, that could just have fallen. So yeah, they're all. Oh yeah, and then the other thing, there is another piece of cane, bamboo or whatever it might be, reed. Here, similar size and length, and I wonder whether that's a glyph. Oh, I've got a wasp on me here. That's it. You've got what looks like a rectangle, or the beginnings of a rectangle, and if you can make that out. But as a little kind of cluster of oddities, turf, sticks being held into position by other sticks, clumps of loads of little sticks broken, they're all about the same length at the bottom. Mylar balloon, where are we? There. Possible glyph made with a bamboo or reed, and then also same kind of material, reed, bamboo, whatever, next to a stick running in parallel. All a little bit weird. So, there's me breaking things. I'll carry on and see where we get. They look strange as well, don't they? Two breaks. Just managing to hang on. There's one. Oh, and that's a recent one. That's just hanging on just by the nearest thread. And there's a recent break as well. I don't know where that's come from. Can't see. Could be anywhere around here. Doesn't look like it's from above where the oh, there you go. It's probably from that there. Yeah, it's probably from that. Anyway, yeah, I shall move on and see what we find. Cool. Over and out for now. Okay, we've got another couple of oddities. Bit of a sapling bent over there. It could be natural, sorry, shaking. It's not actually pinned. Where are we? Yeah, it's not pinned. So it may have just... it may have just happened naturally, that. But it's right next to... God, the camera looks terrible, sorry. I've got trees up my bum and everything. It's a bit cropped. Forgive me. Right. So yeah, could be natural. But it's right next to I'm on my hands and knees half the time. Yeah, so there you go, look. It's curved and then curved down. But it's right next to this old limb that's wedged against a live tree. And then this small sapling has been bent there to go in the middle of that fork. Bit odd. And then this is a cool little thing I've just noticed. This is bent. And stays in position. Yeah. By the fork bending and pressing against the other little sapling. Cool. It's a lovely little place this is. And I'm still in that first small rectangular bit that I was on about when I first entered it, where there was the little snap and the old leaves. Anyway, it's getting a bit thick. I don't know whether I'll be able to get through anymore, but I'll press on a bit, and then if not I might have to go back and then up along that track where I originally was to the older section of wood. Anyway, over and out for now. Cheers. Oh yeah. First hour in that in this little wood, brilliant. Sorry, let's get rid of the mozzie. And I've come out of there because it got too dense, and I've got my shorts on and what have you. And it's a perfect place though to go and have a look in the future. So I've walked along a bit, and I'm going to go up to the place where there's more new trees been planted. Like I say, about 15 years ago, mixed with the old oak and cedars and limes that have been there for years. And I've just poked my nose into another section, and my heart has sunk. I haven't felt like this for ages. I am absolutely devastated. It sounds melodramatic, but this place is beautiful. It's about, I don't know, quarter of a mile from a school, the main school in the village. And obviously the kids are coming in here, smoking and drinking and messing about. Fair enough. But just look at the absolute carnage that's been left. Honestly, I can't tell you how. I mean, there's been fire here. Look at it. It's honestly, I cannot. Words fail me. It's an absolute fucking disgrace. It really is. Absolute disgrace. And this is what the next generation's going to do to this world. Come on, you can't tell me they don't know this is wrong. Look at it. I've got one of their French books here. I really don't know whether to dob them in, as the Aussies say, grass them up. I don't know. I'm definitely going to the school, though it's the summer holidays at the minute. They've only just broke up, and I'll take some pictures and I'll ask for a teacher to come up and have a look, because I'm all for having a laugh. Man, I used to do all sorts of stuff when I was a kid. I'll tell you something, I never left a place like this. Never. This place is beautiful. It's only been here 15 years and look at it. Anyway, sorry to put a downer on things, everyone. It's not like me, it really ain't, but I am, honestly, I'm not angry. It's weird, I'm not angry, I'm just so disappointed. Yeah. What chance is there? Hey? Man alive. It goes for it. I can see it for yards, 100 yards. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but everywhere you look, there's bottles, wrappers, cans, fire pits, or where they've had fire, it's plastic bottles everywhere. So, I shall carry on. I shall put this little book in my bag and wait for summer. I mean, I've only scratched the surface with this place. I came in about 150 yards down there and I've walked through and I've only probably done about, I don't know, quarter maybe? Not half anyway of that section. But I need to have long trousers on. I'm getting cut to bits. I need to have a word with the teachers and get some of them down here with a big roll of bin liners and start filling them up with all the crap that they've left. Bunch of idiots, man. Right, let's perk ourselves up by going into the next section. Up there is where I'm going, so I shall speak to you soon. Over and out now. Cheers. Oh look, there's a rabbit. Can we see it? Is he going to run off? Where are you, mate? God, I need glasses. There he is. Beautiful. Pity his home is just being destroyed. Cool. See you in a bit. Right. Okay. Right, we're at the section I was on about where all the older trees are. And last time I came here was Woodworks 1 and 2, I think. And I showed you the all the structures that I originally thought was Forest Folks, and changed my mind and then thought it was bushcraft, human. But in my opinion, there's definitely Forest Folk activity in here. So we'll have a look, see what we can find, and I'll let you know. Regardless, it is a beautiful place. Oh, there's something here that wasn't here last time. Let's go and have a look here. See what we think about this one. It's a beautiful evening. I'm probably the only person in this wood now. It doesn't see many people because it's a quite good walk from the excuse me, from the village. It's over a mile's walk. Now that's new, as in it wasn't here last autumn? It's got to be 12 months anyway. Well, there's a strange thing I'll show you. Now, as with a lot of these things, you just never know. You just never know. I always think they're cool. I'll tell you one thing though. I'll keep saying it, I think I mentioned it earlier. If it is human activity, there's generally, I find, a Forest Folk sign next to it or very near it, and I would say that that was a prime example. That there, part of a tree just manages to land in the crook of that other tree. I don't know whether it came from there or not. And here's another example. Oh, we're going to have fun in here, I'm telling you. Now that is a tree, and that's been brought here, that has. It's debarked. It wasn't here last time I come. It's had all the sticks taken off it, all the branches, should I say. Look at that. And I can guarantee that wasn't here last time. Now, it may have fallen, it may have been cut down by man, but I don't think we put that there. Why would we do that? Let's go back and have a look at this structure. I'm starting to see things everywhere now, and I'm not even in the section that I thought we'd find stuff. Yeah, interesting. This is the entrance, if there is such a thing. I mean, if it was human, built for human, it would have sticks on it. Sorry, parts of foliage and stuff. And that because it's been 12 months at least since I've been here. That could have rotted away and fallen through. Crikey, I don't know. Oh man, there's something else over there as well. Where are we? There we go. We need to get Bigfoot of the UK 88 up here and spend the night, I reckon. This is the place for it. Right, let's go and have a look over here. Let's see what we've got. Again, that wasn't here 12 months ago. Cool. Doesn't look like the stuff's been cut. Looks like it's old fallen stuff that's been gathered. Like I say, it's not cut, it's broken, but like I say, it's been gathered. That's a strange one, that. Doesn't look human-esque really, does it? Doesn't look bushcraft. It does look a bit hillbilly people do, if you know what I'm saying. Not very uniform. Oh god, I keep stoned. Oh man, that was a bad one. What a mess. How fascinating that is. Amazing. Right, let's get round here. Oh. Wild. Why can't they just come and contact me and tell me whether it's them or not? Maybe one day, eh? Maybe one day. Cool. Well, I'm going to have a little look at the other one and look at this a bit more, take some pictures. And they're pretty sizable. Easy enough for a man to carry. They're only, what, 2 foot long, maybe 3, I don't know. That's been snapped. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether British forest folk do this or not. Let me know what you think, people. I'd like to know your opinions. Is it them? Is it human? I err on the side of human, I'll be honest, but I don't know. I really don't know what it's like. That is an interesting one because it is such a mess. A lot of the time, it seems human bushcraft is a lot more uniform. Quite similar to that, really. But most Americans, North Americans, Canadians, would say that was forest folk. Bigfoot Okanagan, Leon, who apparently has been in hospital recently. I hope he's alright. All the best if you do get to hear this, bro. I hope everything's cool. I hope you're well. Now he's saying very rarely. Okanagan. He's is that America or Canada? You'll have to forgive me. He's saying that generally these things are built by human, Native Americans and the like. But he's against the grain, to be honest. So most North American researchers would say that this type of thing is forest folk, Sasquatch, Bigfoot. Right, I'm going to take some photos of these 2 structures and the leans, and we'll then go to the place where I think there's going to be even more sign. Cool. Over and out for now. Right, just was on taking photos of the leans and the structure over there. I noticed this, which I know wasn't here last year. You've got this arch, and I think it's a definite that we can say that that's pinned. I think, well, yeah, Deb was on about it the other week. Let's get around this tree, excuse me. Trying to show when things are natural and when things aren't natural. Excuse me. And we can see that was part of that tree. Still live. And there's no way that has fallen and caught that. No way whatsoever. So, unless people are doing stuff like that, that's a prime example of a pinned arch. There is our end. There's a big piece of old branch or trunk. There's a lean in there, poked through. Highly unlikely that fell into that position. Possible, but probably not. A lot of activity around here. Oh, did I show you the ground stick? I don't think I did I? Sorry, I have to go round. Right by it. There's a ground stick. I haven't seen many of these recently. There you go. About 8 inches stuck in the ground. There we go. Anyway, there's our arch. And there's the thing that's pinning it. Cool. I'll carry on taking photos and I'll be back, I'm sure, shortly. Over and out for now. Cheers. Right, following on from that one arch, we've got another one here. That looks interesting. Sorry. Maybe not. Yeah, fallen tree, or pushed part of a tree, and then this arch that's pinned underneath, definitely, but whether that has been pinned after the fact, after it was fallen, or whether this falling has caught that, we'll never know. It looks as if it would have been up out the way of where this had fallen. You wouldn't expect it to catch that, especially at such an acute bend. But it's you know, if it was like that, then it may well have been caught, but I doubt it. Skeptic in me thinks that someone's done that. Anyway, another one for us to ponder, eh? Being bit all over the place. Right. Moan. But fruitful evening so far. So onwards and upwards. Let's go and have a look a bit further in. Cool. I'll speak to you soon. Over and out for now. Here's one of them strange ones that baffle you. Again. It's too small for someone to get into. Well, sorry, you could get in there if you sat cross-legged. But as for a shelter to spend the night in, it ain't happening. Not even for a kid. It's just not big enough. Yeah, is it people using the tree to dry wood out for future? I don't know. It's a strange one. I have found small ones of these that well, I put down to forest folk because I cannot see why bushcrafters would do it. I'm open to suggestions or theories or experience. You know, anybody that does do bushcraft, I'd love to know. Anyway, that's a new one. It's all broke stuff. Not that that makes any odds. And there's only one of the. I think there was 4, maybe 5 previously when I've come before. Structures, and there's only one remaining, and that's fallen to bits, and that's it there. You can see now that, well, I don't know if you can see, but that's a lot bigger. That's what, 5 foot tall, so that's kind of just below my chin, I'd say. And a good distance across. You get two, maybe 3 people lying in that overnight. As I say, that was here when I came over 12 months ago. But the other one wasn't here, and again, say, I'd love to know what people think it's for, or if they think it's forest folk. Right, onwards and upwards. I saw this as well, which is a bit strange. You know, could be a dog walker. Oh, sorry, you know, a dog and dog walker. This has obviously been put across a path. For some reason, by somebody. Right, I'll carry on. And I'll let you know if I find anything else. Cool. Over and out for now. Cool. Well, we found something else. Now this, to me, is human. Get in it. It's known as an A-frame. It's probably from here to the back end, 8 foot, maybe a bit more. You get a couple of people in there. And yeah, you see how what I described earlier as more uniform. It's not as higgledy-piggledy as that thing we saw back there. That looks more human-esque, if that's a term. Yeah, that makes sense. Whereas the other things haven't. And generally, I find things next to these, when they're built by humans, from forest folk. I can't see anything at the minute. Anyway, yeah, that's a good example, I think, of an A-frame shelter. Cool. Onwards and upwards. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to show you this, to be honest. You can't make it out, but I'm pretty sure that this is a tiny footprint. It's quite deep. It's right next to this tree. It's as if it's a right foot. Here's a knife. Let's put it by it. you're not going to see it. I've been trying for about 20 minutes to try and get a good angle, but you can't tell. That's now at the tip of the big toe. That's the big toe there. Right next to it, obviously, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's as if they're splayed out slightly. It's quite deep. I'd say that the ball of the foot bit there, which I think, because that's your big toe there, is, well, it's a good couple of inches deep. There's the back. It's so hard to see. It's so infuriating because in person kind of thing, you can see it. There's your big toe, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sticking out slightly. There's my hand. The actual print is it's tiny. I've measured it with my little tape measure, and it's 13 centimetres from the tip of the big toe to the back of the heel. Very small. The reason I'm looking here is because it's going to take a while. I've been looking for other prints obviously and I can't find anything. Through there, let's see if I can get you zoomed in. Through there I'll show you, is a big structure, like a lean-to, human, I think. And normally, like I say, when I see these things, I look for forest folk sign because generally I'll find something quite close by if I think it's bushcraft that's made by forest folk. And that's the case here. There was, well, firstly, over there, and I'll show you in a sec, where are we? Right there. There are 3 sticks in a pyramid shape. So it's right next to the structure. There. I'll show you in a sec. And then looking up from there, I saw this. A break. There's the end of your tree, a sapling. Obviously recently done because the leaves are still green. It's only been done in the past, well, I don't know, 24 hours maybe. And it's been twisted and snapped. Typical forest folk behaviour in my opinion. And then I thought, oh well, if that's been done recently, there might be some kind of prints around here, and I've looked, there isn't. There's a lot of wood on the floor that would cover it. And I was just walking down here and I saw an indent, and there is a baby print, I'm pretty sure of it. It's so difficult to know. I wish I got casting equipment with me. Crikey, it's whether you get a good cast, I don't know. It might be worth coming back tomorrow if I can get some, if I saw something. But amazing. I can't tell you what, even I'm buzzing. It's absolutely brilliant. I've found a couple of prints before that were pretty good, not deep. And although that doesn't look much on camera, I'm looking at the screen now and it looks crap, to be honest. In person, I can see this. I can see the imprints of the ends of the toes, definitely. And as I say, the last one, it kind of the little toe splays out to the side. And it's not as deep at the back as at the front. It's as if it's come down with a weight. We are on a bit of a slope here, and that's a right print because it's a big toes there. I'll just quickly show you this kind of pyramid thing. I don't know how else to describe it, to be honest. And this structure. You can see here there's an existing tree, and then there's an upside down branch in the middle, and then an upright old branch there to form this kind of little triangle pyramid. There's actually other things stuck in there. There's something hanging there. Old, really old wood. But, yeah. So then, yeah, so I looked over and saw this break. And it'll look better from this side actually. You can see the snap a lot better. You can see, and it's been twisted and bent down. Sorry. And then the structure. Let's go back. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm so excited about that print, even though it looks crap on camera. Yeah, there's this. Big bits of timber. Really big bits of timber. All lent against a fallen tree. It's obvious that bushcraft is carried out by some group down here regularly. It's quite cool, that is. There's obviously the underneath. And so it's made up probably about 10 thick bits of wood. Right, that's it for tonight, I think. I'm just walking out the other end of the wood to an old oak tree that we used to sit when we used to skive off school and come and have a fag up here and what have you, and a can, and hopefully watch the sunset. And then I'll walk back through the wood and we'll see if we hear anything. I reckon they were in there last night or the night before from the look of that break. I really do. Probably kids. Anyway, it's been a brilliant an eye-opener, to be honest. What a beautiful scene. If you can see how gorgeous this place is. Let's get to that tree and I'll show you. It's gorgeous, look at this. Beautiful summer evening in England, can't beat it. Yeah, so the stuff that that's well worth investigating. So I'll definitely be back. I've only just scratched the surface. As you can see, there's woodland everywhere. Little pockets around here. I could spend the rest of my life just poking in and out. Probably will, to be honest. Anyway, yeah. I'll be back in there at some point soon. But now I say I'm going to have a sit in the evening sun and enjoy it. Hope everyone's well, and I'll speak to you soon.